Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. This is Dr. Jeff Zarnick, Associate Dean of the Department of Criminal Justice and the Social Sciences here at Southern New Hampshire University Global. And on behalf, once again, of all of your incredible advisors and your absolutely superb criminal justice faculty, welcome to yet another edition. And I've been doing these videos since the beginning of the pandemic. A big part of my intent is to let you know that there are people here that care about you. Okay, up and down the ladder, we have your back. We are here to support you and we are here to work for you. So with that in mind, each and every week, I do my best to come up with something that maybe you might find useful, okay, or satisfying, or it does support your learning and your experience here at SNHU. And I'm really honored and privileged to have that opportunity. And so if you like these, hit the subscribe button, and this way you can stay updated. So far, the feedback has been very good. You know, the things that I brought to the table, a lot of people have found very useful. So today, let's talk about the adult learner. I'm one of them, right? And in our SNU programs, we have a lot of adult learners. In fact, the bulk of our learners are what you would call adult learners. There are 18 plus, but we have people 20, late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond that are involved in our programs as lifelong learners. But as a teacher, because I do teach, I also have the opportunity and the honor of working with and working for and helping the older adult learner. And what I found is that when they post and when they write and what they reveal, I sense an element of fear and risk. I'm an older learner. Can I do this? I'm returning back to school, etc. Can I do this? So, knowing that I don't know it all, I love to find things about what has been written by some very smart people about learning. And a book I recently bought is called Soft Wired. Okay? And it's by I hope I say his name right, Dr. Michael Merzenich, PhD. And he writes about how the new science of brain plasticity can change your life. So I said, let me learn about this and what does this person have to say? And I'm doing this to hopefully, mitigate some of that fear and risk of being, quote, the older learner. Can I do this? You know, I haven't done this in a long time. I haven't learned anything new in a while, right? So here are some tips for improving yourself. He says, excuse me, initiate some new, large or small activity almost every day, right? Keep the calisthenics going. There are hundreds of small and large new adventures awaiting in your home, garden, neighborhood, community, countryside, the world. Don't let a day pass without at least one new memorable experience to add just a little bit more to life. You know, I've read some research that says, where people that as they age, okay, it seems like time really goes by a lot quicker, right? Just, geez, where did the time go? And what that has to do is with the lack of new experiences, the lack of aha or moments or a moments of wonder or something what you found is brand new. Okay. Number two, seek and take delight in the positive surprise as much as possible. This is where he really hits it home. If you really do believe that you've, quote, seen it all, he's a little worried about you. Life is absolutely loaded with positive little surprises if you're actively looking for them. And you are, because here you are immersed in studying, reading, learning something new. Watch a small child just exploring their environment, and you can plainly see what a delight those surprises once were for you. Be a little bit of a bright-eyed child again. Live more in the wide-awake present. Embrace and be amused by the peculiarities and the wonders and the downright astonishing things that you can't hardly avoid tripping over almost anywhere you go in your world. Fascination keeps the mind active. And the last one, number three here, regrow your savoir-faire, your confident self. In his book, I'm sorry, on page 324, he says, in his edition of Mastering the Art of French Cooking, Julia Child, the great chef, describes a nice daube du boeuf à la provençale, a meal she made, right, that he can recommend. Why don't you invite someone that you are fond of or would like to be fonder of over for dinner tomorrow? As you adopt your own personal strategies for exercising your brain, or as long as you log out of the Brain Fitness Center, you will feel confidence returning and you will know that a bolder you is fully capable of taking on the new challenge. The author does go on with a few more recommendations, and I would highly recommend if you're interested in those recommendations, here's the book that I'm endorsing or recommending anyway, that might help reduce some of the fear of learning as you age and as you enjoy your studies here, your academic experience here at Southern New Hampshire University Global. Again, this is Dr. Jeff Zarnick, Associate Dean of the Criminal Justice Program here at Southern New Hampshire University. And once again, on behalf of your great faculty, incredible CJ faculty, and your advisors, thank you for tuning in. We have your back.